Well, the White House has released a statement saying that it's an important first step, and we've also seen a tweet released by President Trump who thanked Kim Jong-un, the leader of North Korea, also saying that this is a great moment for the families of these fallen soldiers. Now, this, for the White House, is really seen very much as a significant goodwill gesture. Of course, it's one of the real tenets that was agreed to when President Trump made that historic meeting with Kim Jong-un in Singapore in June. Of course, we've also seen the dismantling of this satellite launch site in North Korea, according to reports over the last few days. So these are certainly seen as goodwill gestures, but the clear message from the United States, from the likes of Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, who's spoken repeatedly over the last few days, is that while things like this are significant steps, certainly signs of goodwill, what the United States really wants to see is clear signs of denuclearization from Pyongyang.
So what impact is this likely to have on that, on an actual denuclearization?
Well, first of all, this is really seen as an important first step. Of course, as you so rightly mentioned, over 5,000 fallen soldiers remain in North Korea, according to these estimates. So they hope that this is the start of this repatriation process, that we can start seeing more fallen soldiers return to the United States. We can see the searches to find these soldiers continue in the future as well. But this is really a hope for, as far as the White House is concerned, that there is a thawing of relations. Of course, this is seen very much as a goodwill gesture. But of course, Mike Pompeo, speaking to lawmakers this week, says that the US isn't going into this blindly, that they're not being taken for fools from Pyongyang. And the clear message from Washington is that international sanctions ratified and put in place by the United Nations will remain in full effect. They've urged the international community to keep complying with these international sanctions, and that the US is adamant that they will believe that this is incredibly critical to keep Pyongyang cooperating with the United States. But some critics will look at these moves, such as the repatriation of these fallen soldiers, such as this satellite launch site that has been dismantled. Some will wonder whether Pyongyang will start to ask for things like the easing of sanctions in return. Washington's position on that has been very clear, that they will not make any concessions until they start to see denuclearization take effect.